Welcome to TomPadulaTV and to program 5 of Interviste Interviews Series 2. This next two programs are dedicated to Peter Petruccelli, a wonderful man, great painter and Italo-Australian artist, sculptor, family man, and he's had a beautiful companion in Mary, his American bride of very, very many decades now. These two programs are for him. He passed away in August 2013, and therefore what you see today are great memories for us and for all those people who knew Peter Petruccelli. I just
yeah, you're right. Please go.
I'll go and check it out at home.
Okay, oh, yes, meeting.
This is Peter Petruccelli, a great Italo-Australian artist, and he's here at the
Steps Gallery
in Lygon Street, Carlton.
Yes, well, all Italian.
The centre of all things
yes.
Italian.
Yes, it's particular food, of course, or special food.
Especially food, but also social life and history. There's look, Lygon Street is really an iconic street for the Italian.
C'hanno Piazza Italia anche.
Esattamente. Yeah.
Adesso c'hanno il museo.
Are you changing into Italian? How come? Which is the stronger language in your case?
In my case, all depends to whom I'm speaking. If I speak to the English person, I tend to stick with English. If I speak with Italian, I need to be polished a little bit. Italian, after I polish, I'll be okay. 6 years ago, I took some people in Italy, my students, and in Florence, the lady said, "Oh, Italian is good, it needs a bit of polish." A couple of weeks later, when I went back, she said, "You did a very good job."
So you polished your Italian?
I polished my Italian.
Ti sei tuffato nell'armo?
Yes. Alcune libri sento un po' di rado di
You dived into the armo. That's what they say about language.
Sì.
But Peter, I look forward to, well, talking to you more regularly because, yeah, this is an interesting way of actually looking at painting. This is one of the aspects of the arts that I haven't had occasion to talk to too many people. I'm rather humble when it comes to all these things, and unless they come to me, I don't necessarily go to them. So this is the occasion for me.
Well, put it this way, you are not the first one to watch Insegna regarding this, because although art in general speaking, the Italian brought the Renaissance, and we don't have to go that deep. In Australia, unfortunately, there are not many artists and not many buyers of art, because sometimes, like me, I have school for 40 years teaching art. In all 40 years, I had every language except once I had one Italian for 2 months. I never had any students Italian.
Well, maybe the Italians are already artists.
They all know.
They already know it.
They all know art.
Well,
yes.
if they have a background with people like Michelangelo, Giotto, so it's probably in the blood, isn't it?
Yeah, in the blood. So they don't do art.
So they don't do art with Peter Petruccelli. Well, after this one, they might come to you. But maybe now you're not ready for them anymore. Do you still teach?
I'm still teaching. I'm still enjoying. I still got 25, 26 students twice a week. And every year we have, the students have an exhibition. This year I have an exhibition, so they don't. Next year they have an exhibition.
You have the exhibition with their painting.
Yeah,
you come here?
No, we go to the Pakenshire, Casey, which is in Berwick, and sometimes in our own studio. Because
you do live in Berwick, you said?
Yeah, we live Upper Beaconsfield.
Upper Beaconsfield.
We got a very large studio, plus 10 acres. And the students paint outside, open air, as we say. They take the easel outside and they paint.
Well, I look forward to actually coming to have a good look.
On the 4th of December, we're having a students' party. You invited to come.
But after this, I'm going to drive you to Insegna. We're going to see my place, and and we'll take it from there.
No problem.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Grazie,
yes.
Peter.
Ciao.
We've changed venue. Here, you are in my world now.
Yes.
Look at this. Peter is in Insegna.
Yes.
And he enjoys the books as well. There's so much, isn't there?
Yes. Yes.
We got to the sculpture patch. There you are.
That can stay there for 7,000 years. It's fire to 1,300 centigrade. This glaze, it's a porcelain. It'll stay there forever.
Very strong, huh?
So we pull the sculpture down. Otherwise, you see all this on the top. You know.
Okay. Now, the reason why these have moved, here, right here, that took
Right there.
that was full of boars. I think that's what happened to my sister's tree.
That's not a sculpture, that's a tree that's been cut down. You did this after the bushfire?
After the bushfire. The growth of the gum tree was phenomenal. It was black trunk and green top, and I did this is the inspiration.
So that represents...
Will represent the new growth, I guess.
To me, it represents the flames
Well, I was
going up.
Oh, yes, that's right. It could represent the flame. it's mold. Do you understand?
Yeah. So it's not that heavy.
No, it's not that heavy, but it's fired to a very high temperature. It's like porcelain, okay?
That's a beautiful piece. I really love that.
But there are several, you know, look at this. One there, one there, one there.
And there's our old horse here.
Oh, yeah, so they're next door.
Yeah, at least we got a dog and a horse in here. When they're bored, they come and have a look at the sculptures.
I think so, yeah. About 2 or 3.
You can see the style. Little flames. I hope you enjoyed this particular segment introducing Peter Petruccelli.